Hello everyone, Cool1177 here, and although this intro is scuffed, I promise you the rest of this video isn't. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the LEGO Creator Expert Corner Garage. Let's get right into it. guys, here is the set completely built and finally done, to be honest. And I must say that it is a really nice looking set. But before we actually get into the actual build of the set, let's just take a look at the minifigures and then we'll look at it floor by floor. So for our minifigures, we actually have 6 minifigures in this set. And let me just get a light on these more. And then we also have 2 animals along with a frog and a parrot in there. But for our animal for the pet shop that I have out here, we have a bunny. I wanted to mention this one because I don't personally have a bunny. I know that bunnies have been out in Lego for a little bit now, but I didn't have one. And then the dog was just in the actual garage section, so I wanted to mention that. But yeah, some good animals that you can get from the set. Our first figure is our little girl here. She's got some nice hair piecing, torso, legs, and then one of my favorite parts is actually the sad face that she has. If it wants to focus, there we go. Sad second face, which is nice. You don't see a lot of sad faces in Lego before because they're trying to stay cheery. For our biker, you can actually say this is a girl or a guy. However, it does have lipstick, so I am assuming that this is a girl. It just doesn't have the smushed in section in the torso normally. There is no second face for this. However, it does have a nice torso, but overall the rest of the figure is pretty generic. For our vet, we also have a nice looking figure with an awesome torso and face. Again, no second face printing. I think that's mainly because of the glasses and some nice hair. Pretty simple minifigure. And same goes with this figure. He's also a fairly simple minifigure. No second face printing, again, but a really nice torso. You don't see this torso a lot. And some dark green pants. Again, don't see that a lot. For our corner garage worker lady, we have this nice hair hat combo. I first got this in a police set, so I like to see the return of it. And we also have a second face. A little disappointed with the second face because it doesn't have like the burn marks or whatever it is, or the stuff on her face on this side actually, but it's fine. And they just use the generic worker outfit, and same goes for our guy here. However, he does not have a second face, but he does have a nice looking face and a nice hat as well. But those are the minifigures. Now let's actually get into each floor. All right, let's go. Here is the first floor, and this floor actually took up 3 out of the 6 bags, so this is supposedly the best floor. And first off, we have 2 vehicles for this floor. We have the simple scooter in a nice blue color. You don't see it in the blue a lot. And then we also have the tow truck here, which is a really nice build overall. The actual lift and put down system for it is really nice and smooth. Just twist it. And it is one of the best looking trucks, I think, out of all the Lego trucks. I really like it, and I can't wait to put this in my city, whether it stays with this set or not, but I really like it. For the interior, though, of this actual floor, it is quite lacking, to be honest. The whole interior is quite small, so they really focused on the exterior. The one big aspect is you can push this part in to raise this part up to work on a car if you wanted to. There's a lot of workbenches and things like that on this actual first floor, but overall, the first floor is quite lacking, especially with the lack of flooring or even just some more space used up. I feel like it's really bare. Meanwhile, the exterior looks really good with our gas station section here and the entrance. Actually, it looks really nice, and I'm really happy with this corner. It's a different shape than the corners we've gotten before, which I really like. I like seeing the different shapes that we get with it. So I am really happy with that. So good job, Lego. Now let's get on to the second floor. So for the second floor, I must say that this is probably my favorite floor in the entire set. The exterior is not my favorite, but the interior is definitely my favorite interior. And mainly because there's a lot going on, but a little going on at the same time. I really like how simple it is, but also has got a lot in it. There's a lot going on in the actual workstation in here for the veterinarian, but the waiting room isn't lacking either, with blue couch and chair that look really nice. Simple table, parrot, flowers, and so much there. But really, it is the actual examining room that is really good, and I'm really happy with how it actually turned out. Now, the exterior isn't that bad either, with the Dr. Jones Animal Care No Snakes. If you get the reference, you get the reference. And then we also have a little balcony section here, which thank God they actually added a door. They seem to lack that sometimes. And then they also have these nice windows going on throughout the entire build, which I'm really happy with. The stair system is really nice as well, coming up here, and then you can actually go up again there. It doesn't really make sense for the next floor, and I'll show you why in a second, but overall, I really like how they used this space with being such an odd actual shape. It's so weird, and they really got the angles and stuff really good, so I'm really happy with how LEGO did on this one. So now let's get on to the third floor. And finally, well, not finally, we still have the roof, but you get the point. We have the third floor. And why I said it wasn't going to make sense with the stairs is because you enter into an apartment, which is kind of odd, to be honest, but I get it. This is actually, I think, one of the first LEGO sets I have that actually has a bathroom. So, I mean, I guess I'm happy that they added that in. And this kitchen looks really nice, but what's going on with that bed? It looks like a medical bed, which it could be. You could very much say that it is one, but I don't like it at all. I don't like that it looks like that. It just feels odd that there's a medical-like bed up there. The TV build is fine. I think it's one of my favorite ones, and the couch is a similar build to the ones on the Vets floor, but in red. The exterior is pretty similar to the Vets one, lacking the balcony and doesn't have the long plates here, but it again has that window like so. But overall, this floor doesn't have a lot going on for it, but it works. I do just wish that maybe they added in like a rug here or over here somewhere just to add really to it, because it just feels a little bit bare, kind of like with the actual first floor. It just seems like it's missing something small. Now let's get on to the roof. So for the roof, there's not a lot going on for it, but don't get me wrong, they did use their space well. The actual top section here, they finished off the build really nicely. I really like this, and I think that this is probably one of the standing out points of the actual set, is just the finishing point of the roof here. They also added in a flower bed and a lounge chair. I don't think the lounge chair is the best build ever. I think I've actually seen better ones before, but I do like that they actually made this hatch angled. I haven't seen that before. I've seen in the detective agency they had just a door, but I mean, I guess this works really well, and I'm really happy with it. And I like that they did use the space, and again, they didn't overuse it, which is really good. I was afraid that they might overuse it when I first heard about the set, but they didn't. They definitely did not overuse the space. So I think this has the best part, like here, it's a really standing out point, but I think that over here, it's just fine. It doesn't really have much going for it, but it doesn't have too much going for it. Now let's get to my final consensus. So guys, in the end, I think that this set actually has one of the best architectures of any of the sets, but I mean, besides the Palace Cinema, that still will be one of my best favorite looking sets of all time. This one does have some nice build strategies, and they make really good use of that orange brownish color throughout. I really like just the shapes and architecture of the entire set, and although sometimes the interior is a little bit lacking, it really does make out with the exterior, which is the main part that you'll see from the city. The minifigures are alright. They're not amazing, they're not horrible, but they're okay. There are definitely some that are a lot better than others, and I do think that the vehicle in this set is probably one of the best points as well. I think that it is one of the best creator expert vehicles they've ever released for a modular set. Overall, I'd say that this set is really good. I don't think it is worth the price, to be honest. I think that it should have been a little bit cheaper, but I do think that it is still great that I'm going to be able to add this into my city. Now, in comparisons to this new set that's coming out, I think this one is definitely better than the Bookshop. The Bookshop does split, which does give it a little bit of an edge, but I think that this one just looks a lot better, and they really do make good use of the colors they used. Overall, I think that it is good, but what do you guys think about the set? Let me know in the comments down below. I know that I'm making this review a lot later than every other content creator is, but I just got this one, so I'm really happy that I finally got it built. So what do you guys think about this set? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content here, and let me know what you guys want to see next on the channel. For now, this is Cool1177 saying over and out, guys.